Hi everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to another video. And today, I would like to share my thoughts on this new Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Saiyan and Namek Sagas trailer, which I saw the first minute or so on Twitter before deciding, you know what, let's just record a video because Dragon Ball, in particular Dragon Ball Z, is my childhood. I've seen Dragon Ball Z all the way through at least 3 times. And that's not even counting rewatching certain fight scenes, transformations, watching it again as Dragon Ball Z Kai, which years later they redid it as Dragon Ball Z Kai, cutting out pretty much all of the filler episodes and rewriting some of the lines to make it more accurate to the manga. As a kid, before owning the DVDs and Blu-rays and even renting the VHSs from Hollywood Video, I discovered Dragon Ball Z on Cartoon Network through Toonami, and I was always confused as to why the first 80 or so episodes used to air on repeat. But I later found out that was because the Ocean Group dubbed the first 80 or so episodes, so Goku and Piccolo vs. Raditz to save Gohan, eventually fighting Vegeta and Nappa, then going to Namek fighting the Ginyu Force, and it ended with Goku defeating Raccoon, and then it would just repeat again. And that's because that's all they had. That's all the Ocean Group dubbed. And then eventually Funimation acquired the rights. They dubbed the rest of the series. And then they went back and actually redubbed the first 80 or so episodes, which they cut some stuff out. And they censored some things like they called Hell the home for infinite losers, if you remember that. But I do believe the Ocean Group did dub the whole series in Canada. So there's different voice actors there, like Peter Kalamis and Brian Drummond and people like that. But anyway, I love Dragon Ball, and as I said before, I watched the series at least 3 times all the way through. I've seen all the movies. I think there's 13 Dragon Ball Z movies. There's the TV specials, Bardock, the father of Goku, the history of Trunks. Eventually going back to watch the original Dragon Ball because in the United States we got Dragon Ball Z first, then Dragon Ball. So eventually watching that. Watching Dragon Ball GT, and I'll always be a defender of Dragon Ball GT, though it seems like in recent years, there's more defenders of GT, which is nice to see. Maybe it's because I grew up watching it, but I always liked GT, going up against Baby, and then fighting the, Omega Shenron, the Shadow Dragons, that was always badass, and then getting Dragon Ball Z Kai, and that was always funny too. We got the first episode all the way to the end of the Cell Saga relatively quickly, and then there was a good 5 or 6 years until they continued it with the Majin Buu arc, and they called it the final chapters or whatever. And then, of course, the Super movies, and, the Dragon Ball Super series. And then now we have Dragon Ball Daima continuing the legacy of Akira Toriyama. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. And it's just amazing how the manga was written in the 80s, and here we are in 2024. Dragon Ball is still as popular as ever, this video is going to sell millions of copies. They're still going to make, the TV show, the manga. It's amazing. It's an iconic series, and the fact of the matter is, a lot of your favorite shonen series wouldn't exist without it. Like, just looking at the recommended here, it's funny how this worked out. We have Inuyasha and Bleach. The 2 of those shows wouldn't exist without Dragon Ball. But anyway, I rambled enough about how much I love the series. Let's take a look at this trailer and talk about it some more. So, another thing I should mention, Sparking Zero, that's like the original name of Budokai Tenkaichi, whatever the fighting game series was known as. And it just being Dragon Ball, not Z, we already know we're going to get like the Dragon Ball characters. They already said there's going to be the Daima characters, the Super characters. So I would hazard to guess we're going to get the GT characters too. We have to. But anyway, let's watch it. Unreal Engine. So I'll comment a little bit as it airs.
You should join this, Kakarot.
My name isn't Kakarot. It's Goku, got it?
Look at Goku versus Raditz.
Out of your league, you are. You're going to die, fool.
Piccolo, your attack! Do it now!
Special beam cannon!
Oh!
Let playtime begin.
Oh, Yamcha, no! F in the chat.
How's it feel?
seeing your little friend's corpses scattered all over.
Hey, you bastard!
Kaioken!
A bit of a bind. This is always what gets me pumped. Body, don't fail me now.
Vaporize you!
Oh, the beam struggle.
Challenging me? Don't you feel sick?
Going to Namek. Look at Frieza.
Don't make me laugh.
This isn't real. No.
Simple tricks.
Go ahead. Underestimate me at your own peril.
We shouldn't be breathing the same air. Huh? You meant the beauty.
Super Zarbon.
Introduce you to the beast. Fair warning, when I'm like this, I can't help but kill. Yeah! The Saiyans are a true warrior race. Don't underestimate us.
Oh, it's Nail!
So long as I draw breath.
You'll never defeat me with such paltry power.
The Ginyu Force.
I can beat a monkey.
Even I can beat a monkey, you said?
Vegeta. I like that body of yours. Change now! Do your worst. But if you think this is going to be easy, then you're dead wrong.
With each transformation, I become.
Oh, this isn't even my final form.
Oh, well, excuse me.
Oh, did you see that? That was Krillin.
The second transformation of the mighty Frieza.
I have no intention of allowing even a single Saiyan to live.
Okay, it's finally ready.
The Spirit Bomb, the Genki Dama.
Is that
You ruthless, heartless bastard!
He's going Super Saiyan.
Now I'm mad, Frieza!
You wanted me at my strongest, so here I am.
Min, you'll die in disgrace at the hands of your master!
Damn, did you hear Sean Chevel there? Alright, man. I want to go back. Oh, they've been doing this, too. They've been doing, as the trailers have been airing, you know, because there's been other trailers. I haven't reacted to, this is the first one I'm reacting to. They've shown, like, the other characters. So there's, I guess, Nail is a playable character. There's Golden Frieza. There's Zapovich. There's Hit. There's Mr. Satan. Majin Buu. Is that one of the girl Super Saiyans? Kefla or Kale or Caulifla? I forget. They transform into the legendary Super Saiyan. I can't quite see. It's so small, but there's the different Vegetas, Vegito, Jiren, there's future Trunks, Broly, there's the kids, Gotenks, Trunks, Goten. So they got all sorts of characters. There's going to be so many characters here. I don't see any GT characters yet. There's Android 17. So yeah, maybe that, because this game's releasing in October. So maybe now, for their marketing, they'll have like a new trailer each week. And if that's the case, the fact that they did Saiyan and Namek, I would hazard a guess the next trailer they'll do will be the androids, and then maybe even the Cell Saga. So yeah, you better believe I'll watch that. But let's keep going here. So yeah, October 11th. And now this was something that bothered me too when the game, you know, they announced the pre-orders and everything. They're treating this as 6 different characters, where I believe it should be like, you know, 2, because this is Gogeta, right? And then Gogeta Super Saiyan is a different character, and then Gogeta Blue Super Saiyan is a different character. Same with Broly. So I don't know. But let me just go back. I gotta say, kudos to the voice actors. You know, a lot of these guys have voiced these characters for forever. Sean Schemmel, Christopher Sabat. But for Frieza, Linda Young, when they redid Dragon Ball Z Kai, they recast Frieza from Linda Young to Christopher Ayers. Rest in peace to Christopher Ayers. He passed away a few years ago from lung cancer, I believe. And Damon Mills replaced him and voiced him in, I think, some of the video games, maybe even one of the movies or something. But I gotta say, Damon Mills, pretty good job, I will say. So we got like so many iconic scenes here. Just, you know, the humble beginnings here. it looked like the Cyberman is a playable character. The beam struggle with the Kamehameha and the Gallic gun. Zarbon. The Ginyu Force. The name's Rikum, and it rhymes with Doom. When they that was Dragon Ball Z Abridged, when they turned him into the wrestler, the WWE fighter. Look at this. The graphics look so good in this game from Bandai Namco. This is my all-time favorite graphic style in any kind of video game. The cel-shaded anime art style. It works so well for Dragon Ball Z. This is the best it's ever looked in video game. And my God, this just reminds me of watching the series way back when. Like, you know, I always love, it's, again, a kind of meme now how we got to wait around for Goku to save the day. Now I guess it's just Goku and Vegeta and Android 17 to an extent. But, you know, back in the day, and that's another reason why you should watch the original Dragon Ball before watching Dragon Ball Z, is when the Z fighters are holding the line against Nappa and Vegeta, and one by one you see them die. You see Yamcha, you see Tien, you see Chaozu. All these people die against Nappa. And then even go into Namek to our heroes forming the unlikely alliance with Vegeta to face off against the Ginyu Force. Then Goku arrives. Then Captain Ginyu steals Goku's body. Then Goku has to recover. Then again, more of the unlikely alliance. Piccolo arriving on the scene, where a fucking Kino moment where he's training with King Kai, and he's like, no, Dende, wish for me to go over there. And he fuses with Nail. And this is Frieza's third form, you see, but he was fighting Frieza in the second form, and he's holding his own. And then you have, you know, Krillin, Solar Flare, and he stalls a bit. And just the way the heroes all work together is so fucking good. Oh my God, I love Dragon Ball so much. All these modern shonen shows like Jujutsu Kaisen wish they were Dragon Ball. That's all I'm saying, man. And this has me so hyped. It's fucking amazing. And oh, there was that other line too where we heard where you know, Goku's doing the Kaioken against Vegeta. Body, don't fail me now! Kaioken! Times 4, times 5! You know, it's fucking great. And then Super, which I have problems with Super, but they utilize Kaioken again in Super. And then, oh, it's just, oh my God. I am like overwhelmed right now of how hyped I am. Look at Captain Ginyu! Look at this, man! Look at it! Fucking amazing. And then, look at that shot! Jesus! And then, of course, Frieza. You have 5 minutes until Namek explodes! And then 50 episodes pass and they're still fighting, but that's what makes Dragon Ball so good. And to this day, it's hard to find anything to surpass it, just and how iconic it is. I mean, my parents know what Dragon Ball Z is. It's just incredible. So, what did you guys think of this trailer? What do you think of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, you name it? Just comment down below, please. Let me know your thoughts, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and peace out.
Nighty-night.